is your First Alert 5 weather with Alan Rose.
And welcome back, everyone. Still parched here in the Springs, wanting some of that rain this afternoon and evening, but so far just seeing a lot of moisture up across the mountain areas in the Pikes Peak region. We have seen a few splash and dash showers outside in Pueblo over the past couple of hours, even a few lightning strikes. You can see now on the live radar, most of it pushing south of Lombard Village, also out towards Fernandville and Pueblo in town. Most of the rain has since tapered off. Still seeing this flash flood warning in effect. Actually, that's been allowed to expire early just a few minutes ago. Good news there. That was in effect for western and northwestern portions of the spring fire burn scar. But because the rainfall rates are decreasing, the threat for flooding is also winding down. So good news this evening as we look at the highs today. Well, this wasn't the greatest news. It is summer, but it was really hot once again. Sizzling highs in the mid-90s in the Springs, triple digits for Pueblo. You can see both areas not quite getting up to record territory, but pretty close in the Springs. At the record high today was up to 98. Now we are tracking some changes, some cooler weather on Sunday. We'll get an overnight cold front that'll drop highs, I think around 6 to 10 degrees as we wrap up the weekend. But it's also going to bring in a wetter end of the weekend forecast. And those daily rain chances, which are really good this time of the year and important to build up some of the reservoirs. After all that snow melt in the Springs, we will see those continue through next week as well. So you can see skies are looking pretty stormy behind me over the Springs, looking out towards Pikes Peak. It's 89 degrees, humidity pretty dry at 15%. So I think even if anything does fall, more than likely it'll evaporate before hitting the ground. That's a process known as Virgo. We have 83 degrees in Pueblo. Temperature here dropping quite a bit over the past hour because of the rain-cooled air. Nice and pleasant in Woodland Park, 73. Denver at 90 after tying a record high today at 99 degrees. Now we will be on weather alert here at News 5 tomorrow because of this. A flash flood watch has been issued for all of these recent burn areas beginning noon on Sunday. It does include the Spring Fire burn zone, Decker, Junkins, and Hayden Pass burn scars, as will increase the risk for mud and debris flows because of the potential for slow-moving storms, which could produce periods of heavy rain. So let's break it down for you hour by hour. I think by noon we start to get some of those storm cells that fire up over the mountain areas, generally west of I-25. So if you want to get the errands done, the grocery shopping for the week, the hike or the bike ride, I would say do it before the lunch hour. You can see by 2 some heavier rain right here across the Palmer Divide. Some of these cells could go severe, especially as they move into eastern El Paso County, and still some hit or miss showers with some heavier rain over the mountains. You can see by 3 getting some heavier cells down into northwestern parts of Pueblo County, and then the potential for maybe strong to severe storms right here across Highway 50 into the lower Arkansas River Valley as we make our way towards tomorrow evening. So generally speaking, severe weather threat pretty low tomorrow, just a small chance for areas east of I-25, with the main threats there being gusts around 40 to 60 and small hail up to an inch in diameter. Here's those overnight lows tonight, dropping down to the 50s for Monument, Woodland Park. We'll see 60s for the Springs and Pueblo. Highs tomorrow, even with the cool down, still in the 90s for the Plains and Pueblo, but see some cooler 80s in the Springs, at least for a day. We go 3 on the impact scale here with the potential for heavy rain, and then we're back up to around 90 degrees on Monday, and then a little cooler Tuesday into Wednesday. For Pueblo, we'll see 90s over the next 7 days, at least no triple digits, but daily rain chances means that you want to get stuff done in the morning, especially if you're doing any biking, as I mentioned, some hiking or time on Lake Pueblo. We have slow-moving storms and a heavy rain potential in Canyon City on Sundays. Will be up to 88 degrees. And then for Woodland Park, temperatures here in the 70s on Sunday with periods of heavy rain possible. Now we have some